Hi, I'm Lisa Ransom, Director of Public Policy with the National Alliance for Partnerships and Equity. Today, I'm here to help you prepare to meet with your member of Congress during NAPE's PDI and Public Policy Day. Today, you are an advocate. Going to the PDI? Great. Participating in Public Policy Day? Even better. This year's Public Policy Day will be held in the center of the seat of power, the U.S. Capitol Visitor Center and the Kennedy Caucus Room. This brief webinar is intended to help you make the most of your Capitol Hill experience. Remember, your voice holds the power to inform and enlighten government. Congressional due diligence counts. Before your visit, gather information. Determine the legislators you want to visit and review their biographies. Do you have something in common, such as school, associations, or military service? That's a great connector. Know your legislators, committee assignments, and caucus memberships. Learn about your legislator's voting record and issues of interest. Become familiar with the opposition's views and arguments on the issues for which you are advocating to help you answer questions that may arise. Bring one or two of your organization's information to add to your NAPE package to leave with the legislator or staff, such as copies of relevant fact sheets or memos summarizing your main concerns. Requesting a meeting. When you schedule a meeting in Washington, send a written request to your member of Congress to the attention of his or her scheduler. You will find a sample letter in NAPE's Advocacy Toolkit on our webpage. If possible, copy the legislative staff person covering your public policy issue. See the list of member and staff contacts also found in the Advocacy Toolkit. Make clear which issues you want to discuss. This is also important to ensure that you meet with the appropriate staff person working on the issue. Using email is fine, but be sure to copy yourself on all correspondence. Follow up your written request with a call to the scheduler to confirm receipt of your request and to schedule an appointment. Remember to let the scheduler know that you are a constituent. Be polite but persistent. You may need to make more than one call to arrange the meeting. You may also need to meet with a staff person if the member is unavailable. If you really want to up the ante on seeing the legislator, ask for a photo with the member or senator. Dress to do the people's business. The Congress is a place of business, so business or business casual attire is encouraged. It's important that you feel and look confident when making your case. Comfortable shoes are a must when walking through long congressional office halls. While you will have information to share with your member, try to travel light, keeping in mind that you will be required to go through security when entering any building or when traveling underground to the Capitol building. Liquids like lotion, perfume, etc. are prohibited in the Capitol Visitor Center. And please bring plenty of business cards. After the prep, arriving at the legislator's office. Confirm the appointment the morning of or the day before the meeting. This is something you can do on the morning bus ride to the Capitol. Arrive on time for your meetings. That really means 5 to 10 minutes early. Introduce yourself and start on a positive note. Give both the member and staff person your business card. It will help them remember your name during the conversation, which in turn makes them more comfortable during the meeting. Starting on the right foot, on time. NAPE's Public Policy Day Luncheon is scheduled to end at 1:30 p.m. in the Kennedy Caucus Room in the Russell Senate Office Building. So please, Schedule your appointments no earlier than 1:45 for Senate meetings and 2 o'clock for House meetings. This will give you time to leave the luncheon and get to your first congressional meeting on time. Make your pitch. If the legislator recently voted in support of a priority issue, then thank him or her. Clearly state the position of your organization or the coalition you are representing. Today, that would be NAPE. If there is a clear ask to make, be concise in your verbal and written communication. If you are advocating for a specific bill, then reference the bill number or title. Explain your position with facts, but also use personal stories when possible. Let the legislator understand the personal ramifications or benefits resulting from their actions. And if you don't understand something, ask for an explanation. Manage the conversation. Remember that the legislator or staff person's response won't always be clear. What is the person saying about the issue? What questions or concerns do they have that may be answered? Pay attention to the direct and indirect statements of support or opposition and write them down. Approach the legislator or staff person in a manner that fosters the development of a long-term relationship. And always respond in a positive and courteous manner, even if the legislator or staff person shows a lack of cooperation, evasiveness, or even a little rudeness. Watch the clock. Legislators and staff are usually pressed for time. It's important to focus on your main points and articulate your position clearly and concisely. Be considerate of their time. If you were allotted 10 to 15 minutes, then make sure you keep track of your time and articulate your position without running over. When scheduling your meetings, expect to arrive early and be prepared to wait as long as 20 minutes longer than your meeting time. Keep in mind that members are often called to the floor to vote, so prepare to be flexible. Wrapping up. Always carry extra copies of information and leave materials that you bring with the members of Congress and/or their staff members. Also be sure to provide your contact information and, if possible, get the contact information from the staffer as well. Staff will usually start the meeting by giving you their business card, but if they don't, ask for it. Don't forget to thank the legislator and staff, including the front office staff, before you leave. After the visit, write or call legislators and staff after the visit and thank them for their time. Remind them of anything they might have agreed to do and send any additional information. Share the results of your meetings with both NAPE and your state delegation. Make sure that you provide NAPE with the staff person's contact information and remember to add it to your own listserv to keep the Congressional office informed on issues of importance to you. Staying in touch. Find out when the legislators will be in your home district hosting town halls or forums and organize a group to attend. You should visit their House or Senate website and add your name to their mailing list for updates and activities. Maintain contact with legislators and their staff through letters, newsletters, calls, visits, and invitations. Developing relationships with your legislators and their staff can be helpful for future visits. NAPE Feedback. As you complete each of your congressional meetings, please complete the NAPE feedback forms in your packets to provide information about Hill visits to NAPE staff. Please print clearly and provide as much detail as possible. Documenting your meetings helps NAPE make informed decisions in the development of effective policy strategy and identifying NAPE congressional champions. Well, it looks like you're ready to walk the halls of Congress. Thank you for joining us for NAPE's Advocacy Prep Session. If you have any questions at all, please contact me, Lisa Ransom, at lransom@napeequity.org or 202-213-8618. See you in the nation's capital.